And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds, so just about set now. Showing the slab in today's game, Cutter Crawford.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. And the batter now, Bryson Stott. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, one strike.
The 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a strike.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through the sweeper.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That missed by a lot. 1-2 the count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that one almost got him. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill, the lefty, Nick Lodolo. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Juan Soto. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And misses inside.
1-1.
That misses, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Left field. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one fouled off. Not close with that one. Ball one. Rafaela, the lead runner at second. Soto at first. One gone. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. Here's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Red Sox already leading.
One-two.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swung on, belted. Marsh moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Not even close there. And that's ball one.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Next one is off the plate. And that's ball two.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that's ball four. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And the batter now, Rob Refsnyder. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. And there's a ball. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Inside, and now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and that's the third out. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Will Benson. Crawford back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts off the second with a double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jose Trevino. Squirts away a little bit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first.
He's out.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Here's Freddie Freeman now to the right side. Steps on first for the out. So digging in, Jake Fraley.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning, now batting Tristan Casas. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Fraley really on his horse for it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And quickly one away in the second. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And they'll do it again. Into center. Marsh running hard. They got it for out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Ceddanne Rafaela. Singled and scored his first time. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air out to center field. Marsh makes his way towards it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Boston, on to the third inning. In now for the Reds, Rhys Hines. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
That's a check.
Candelario
What do you
checks
got?
his swing, appeal to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Now one missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
This is Bryson's stop. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Fired to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
De La Cruz at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Rafaela snags it on the run. Back in Boston, Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Here's the 0-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. 1 up, 1 down.
Out.
Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. Fly to left his first time. And that is out of play. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Ripped, but it curls foul. One down, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Gunnar Henderson up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 1-1. Fought off foul. Two outs. The shortstop takes a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball. Full count.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And now a two-out opportunity for Alex Bregman.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Alex.
So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Henderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Center field. Marsh on the move. Drops into the glove. And that's the inning. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
That one fouled off.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the Reds DH. Will Benson doubled his first time up. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner. It's 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Trevino swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Man at first, 1 away.
2 strikes. Ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Just misses with that one.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in there at the knees.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. That one not close. And the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Devers.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. To third. And it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Marsh moves under it. 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Refsnyder leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's way outside, and it's 2-2. On the ground at first, but it kicks foul.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. All set for the start of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Rhys Hines. Crawford back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Jamer Candelario. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. So the lineup flips over. Next for Cincinnati, Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 in this one. The left-hander on now, Justin Wilson.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that's downstairs and outside. In for a strike, and the count even at 1. And that one is inside. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's one. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that one fouled off. To the right side, stop. The throw to first, out. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Juan Soto. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's outside. Ball 1. Red Sox by 2. That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. And here is Adley Rutschman, a switch hitter batting right. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. There's a strike at the knees. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Out in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Marsh makes the catch, inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, and now Brandon Marsh.
Number 17,
That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Will Benson.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there at the knees. And now 2-2.
2-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Jose Trevino. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
0-1 down. Out towards left center. Ref Snyder sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Boston, well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman. Alex Bregman. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
On the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Ashcraft, a 6'2 righty, 27 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2019. And first offering is fouled off. Ashcraft. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Sneaks through, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now at the plate, Rob Refsnyder. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. And now 2 aboard. Tristan Casas getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. And that's fouled off. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Upstairs.
1-2.
Foul tip, and it hangs on for strike 3. Top of inning number 7, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one ripped. And it hits off the monster. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Josh Winkowski comes on now. And now it's going to be Reese Hines. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Jamer Candelario digs in now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Strike 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Bryson Stott, 1 for 3. And there's the strike. Freeman on third. Fraley on at first with 2 down. Just off the inside edge. That's inside, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Two aboard, 2 outs. That one 95 to finish him off. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
And here it comes. That misses. And that's ball 2.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Juan Soto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one wrapped foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Adley Rutschman up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. That one to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Winkowski back to work.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That one missed. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one just misses, and now it's 3-2.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. 0 for 1 so far. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Zach Kelly. That one off the mark, ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand.
There goes Ellie. That's in for a strike. Man, save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Yeah, big swing and a miss. No outs. Runner on second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. So now the DH spot, Will Benson. Ball 1 there. De La Cruz over at second, 1 down.
Ball, no.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Man at second. Right about knee high at 97. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.